Hello everyone, I am Pranali from Robotics. So today we'll learn how to prepare your computer to use ROS2 after installing it. So it's like we are doing some settings. Now before we get started, I hope you have already watched the previous video where we have covered the ROS2 Humble installation step by step. If you have followed that process, then you are all set. Let's move on to the setting up environment properly so you can start using ROS2 right away. Okay, first we'll understand what is this a workspace. Okay, so for now we are not going dive deeper into the workspace. Let's try to understand a workspace is just a folder where you build, modify or run your ROS2 package. So it's like your robots project folder, and in that there are two types, underlay and overlay. Okay, so the base ROS2 installation like OPT ROS Humble, which is underlay, and overlay, which is your custom workspace where you create your own packages. Okay, so you can work with a multiple workspace at once. So this is very useful if you are working with different robot projects or different ROS versions on the same system. Okay, so now we are going to the task section. So in the previous video also we have seen about this source. Now when you source your file, you're telling your terminal to load the ROS2 environment variables. Okay, basically giving it the tools to understand and run ROS2 commands. So to avoid doing this every time when you open new terminal, we add it in a .bash src. So I'm going to add this line in my .bash src. So this will add this line in my bash src. Okay, so enter and we'll check for okay, there are two lines. This is my previous and this is recently I have added, so we don't need this, we have already sourced. Let's save and save this changes with your source.bash src. Don't forget to save this changes. Okay, so it is very important .src because this file that runs automatically every time to a new terminal when it is open. Now we'll go check environment variable. Okay, once you have sourced the setup file, ROS2 sets some environment variables that help it work. Okay, then we'll run this one. You can see here this one, this version ROS domain ID. Okay, so this confirms ROS2 is properly set up. If they are missing, it means the setup files weren't sourced correctly. So don't forget to source. Okay, which is very important. Now ROS domain ID. Okay, ROS2 uses domain ID to manage communication between nodes. Okay, so by default all ROS2 systems talk on the same channel. This is called domain ID 0. Okay, but in classroom or if you are in any labs, when many robots are running, you want to separate your robots message from others. That's why we have to set it to the 1. To make this permanent, we are going to save it in .bash src. So I'm going to change my domain ID to 1. Okay, and enter. Now domain ID is like a setting your robot to talk on a specific radio channel, so it doesn't interface with any other robots. That's it. Now robot localhost only. Okay, if you're running on single machine, not recommending with other computers, you can limit ROS2 communication to just your computer. Okay, so just copied it. This avoids unexpected communication from others machines, okay, which may happen in crowded network, so which is also important. So I'm going to add this in bash src. So it's like telling your robot to talk only to itself and ignore everyone else there. So that's all. So that's it for configuring your ROS2 environment. This setup ensures you can build and run ROS2 packages smoothly. Don't forget to always source your setup files or add them to your .bash src. So in the next session, we are going to see this page how we can install the turtle sim package and see some tools. So for now, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel if you want more contents like this. So see you in the next time. Till then, keep exploring. Thank you.